out, and we use Zoomner Pool for our merit badges. We use the Zoomner Pool for our swim tests. If we lose Zoomner Pool, it just becomes so much harder for us to accomplish these things. Also, on the competitive side, swimming of things, I feel that swimming gives me a sense of self-worth, and I'm always happy when I'm all in the water, and I want a place where I can be in the water. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronald. Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Oh gosh. Okay. My name is Chrissy Williams. I'm from the Irwin High School. I'm a professional swim mom. It's not every day I would have brain pain with my child's goggles on my head. So thank you so much for listening to us. We just want to let you know that although our school is not directly practicing there, our school has, done most of our meets at this facility. Because we don't have an indoor pool at our school, we have the fear of having to share the facilities that we even rent to be able to practice for our children, so that the pools will be very limited for us. As far as what we can say, as far as our swim program, my son is a freshman. I can't say I have the credentials of all the other past swimmers, but I do work in the healthcare profession, and there's just so many benefits, both athletically and just mentally for these students. This community it's just so supportive. I have never been so impressed with a group of students. The coaches are amazing. I know with our students, I'm not just speaking with the Irwin students, I mean, all of these students in this room, I'm so impressed by them and being here and standing up for their school and their pool. But we just have seen support from them, even for our swimmers. So like we said, this community is so important. This athletic program is so important to the swimmers. It's been just every swimmer, whether they're a beginner swimmer, whether they're at the top of their game, everyone at every meet has been supportive of each other, and it's just meant so much as a parent to see that kind of community, and we just would hate to see that be taken away. So we're just hoping that you can save the pool. We know that it's not at the point where you can restore it, but just to save it so that there's no danger of this program going away and these hundreds of people that have put in all of this time, and just have that, be put to the side and so many opportunities just lost. So we appreciate all that you do, and please support our swimmers.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Rogers, and I'm from AC Reynolds High School. I'm actually currently one of the senior captains on our swim team. Even though I'm a senior and this doesn't affect me, I am so distraught over the people who are swimming next year on my team. I am beyond blessed every day to swim at that pool with those people back there. I'm beyond blessed to spend my time every day with them. And I am so stressed out about them not having anywhere to go, because as a freshman, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no support groups coming in, and it was rough. It was like my first semester before swim team. I didn't know what I was doing, but once I started swim team my freshman year, I found my place. With Coach Vess and his assistants and all the senior captains, I found a place where I was family. And every year I have seen so much improvement in myself because of the people around me. Honestly, I really hope that we can find a solution to this problem, because it's very serious, and it's very serious to me. I'm still just beyond blessed, and I'm so thankful that there is places like this where people can blossom like I have. I personally suffer from migraines every day, and swimming is the best thing I can do to help myself. Besides taking medication, swimming is the best thing I can do for myself. And I know others, such as Michael, we have medical problems that we suffer from, and having a support group such as our swim teams is the most fantastic thing we can ever have. And I want to thank you for listening to us.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. Who wants to speak next? Yes, VP, lady.
Chairman Gant, as the next speaker comes up, I was wondering if we could kind of collect the emails for people, because in the in anticipation of an update for everybody, I know everybody really cares and wants to know what's going to happen, and that way we could get this announcement out to the people that obviously cared a lot about it. So I'm wondering. Okay.
Hi, my name is Donna Cottle. I am from Buncombe County. My daughter is a junior at T.C. Robertson. The way it looks now, she will not be able to swim her senior year because of the pool issue. We've known Zugner was in bad shape. It is in bad shape. It needs something done. But don't close it and not give these kids nowhere to go. You wouldn't close a football field down and say you need to practice at another school and you need to just make time with that other school. And that's basically what you're doing with Zugner. You're saying, we'll fit you in. We'll find somewhere where you can fit in. You're not going to get the time. Nobody's going to get the time that they want. So to ask the swimmers, we'll find you somewhere, is not fair, because you're not going to do it to the football team. You're not going to do it to the basketball team. And why do it to the swimmers? We think swimming is just as important as any other sport. And to our kids back here, you can tell it's important to them. It's important to us as parents. And to think that my daughter has swam through high school and middle school and won't be able to do it next year, it's sad and it's upsetting. What is she going to do? She can't play football. She can't play basketball. She's too short. So, I mean, what option does she have? She's not going to be able to do anything except swim. That's her passion. Why take it away? Find a way to leave Zugner open until you can build another pool and build something. It doesn't have to be a big fancy aquatic center, but something that these kids have to go to next year on swim season. And poking them off on another building or another school or another place that another swim team swims, it's not fair. Like I say, the football team don't have to do it. Why should the swim team? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Thank you, go ahead.
My name's Mary Montgomery. I'm an Asheville native, and I am not involved with the high schools right now. I am a coach at a local tennis facility here, swim coach, but I do have a long history with the Zugner pool. My mom started the Asheville Aquatic Club about 40-something years ago and started the Asheville, or UNC Asheville swim team as well. But I did my training mainly at UNC Asheville, but also at the Zugner pool and the Recreation Park pool, which is, I understand, and we're going to be missing a lot of pools as well as Warren Wilson. But I was one of those people here early in life at age 10. I was swimming well on a regional and national level and was interviewed by the local paper. And the interviewer said, "What's your goal?" And I said, "To make an Olympic team." And he laughed so hard. And, I was a bit in shock as a 10-year-old. I don't know. Anyway, but it ended up, I did make our Olympic team in '72 at age 15. And I was so proud to represent us, our little mountain community. And I just think that the sport of swimming gives so much back to each individual who swims. The joy of it, the joy of the fraternity of being on a team, the joy of being a healthy person, and as several people have quoted, not just athletes and competitive swimmers, but other people who can use the pool for instruction or rehabilitation, and also the impressive statistics that were shared of that swimming teams, statistics have shown, end up with a higher grade point average than almost all or most other sport teams, not to diminish their importance or the contribution to the community and school. But anyway, it's just such a joyful sport, and being part of a team is a lifelong memory. and will carry people very far. And the most important people that so many people have made today, yes, you need a new facility, but please keep Zoigner open until there is another one that has water in the pool and that the kid's gonna move from one pool to the other. And we appreciate so much all that you do for the community, keeping it open, and all that the sports and rec group do that you oversee. But thank you for listening to me today and for the considerations you're giving to all of us. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Who else wants to speak? Let's see, you two in the back, y'all come on up. Some seats up here, people, some seats up here.
Hi, I'm Max Crownover. I am a junior at TC Robertson High School. Lately, I've been seeing in the TC Robertson community that a large increase in swimmers coming to the swim team to improve both stroke technique and both okay. They've been improving both stroke technique and improving their grade point average through swimming. And personally, I'm a lifeguard. I have seen the benefits of personal development that can improve on children, and
You got more time for anything else?
okay, well, I've noticed that there's a lack of respect for the swim team in most communities around the United States. It just doesn't apply to TC Robertson. It applies to all these other schools around here, and if it applies to us, then it applies to more schools than just TC Robertson and Mass. And we need a pool to help support the swim team, and we can't. And without that pool, we don't have anywhere to go. Where do we go? Why will you guys take away this pool from us if you don't have anywhere else to go swim? Sorry, I'm a bad public speaker.
No, you're doing fine, that's fine, thank you, Mr. Crowder. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Savannah Cole. I'm also a junior at TC. I've swam since 7th grade. Unfortunately, I was not able to swim last year, but my freshman year I did swim, and I actually swam and participated in every meet, or at least most meets, and I swam in 2 or more events. But I also, just to show you a little bit of what swimming's about, I also played JV softball my freshman year, and I played 1 inning probably the entire season. And I also swim again this year, and I swim in almost every meet, and I swim in 2 or more events. But I'm not the best swimmer by far, but I swim in every meet, and swimming, it's not a bench warming sport. Everyone gets to swim, and you're just trying to improve your own time and trying to get better, even if you aren't winning the meet. You're just trying to improve on yourself and help yourself, and I hope that you guys can realize how important swimming is to all of us and how important it is that we do have a place to swim next year, because I know that if I don't have a place to swim my senior year, I will be very disappointed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cole. Who else wants to speak on the pool? Gentleman in the back, 11 back. Who else? You in the red. Seats up front.
Hello, my name is Emily Treadway, and I'm a sophomore from West Henderson High School. I was promoted to varsity on freshman year, and that was such a big accomplishment for me, and it brought me so much joy. And I'm sitting here thinking, I swam from 1st to 4th grade, and then I stopped. and then I started swimming again in 9th grade. And in that time between, I felt almost lacking in family and community because I didn't have someone to go back to. I didn't have a team to support me. And as soon as I started swimming, as soon as I got back in that water, I found friends again. I found a family, really. And it has improved mental health overall, and I've seen other people improve their mental health as well. Personally, I have suffered from depression, but this has made me so much stronger as a person in finding my own self. Because I've been able to swim individual events and know that I've been getting better and I've been dropping time, but I've also known that my family back there has been supporting me and that they know I can do better and they've been pushing me. And as you can see by how many swimmers are back there, we care so much about this pool and about swimming. It's obviously made a difference in our lives somehow.